All these liars sneak into our minds all sorts of misery about anything to achieve their goals or those of others, and get collateral benefits from them. They tell us what is good to eat, how to dress, how to behave, what to buy, what to blindly believe in, what is true and what is false, and much more. But these are just small pieces of information and importance, information with which push us on a dangerous path, to the state in which we can easily eradicate our natural desire, to permanently expand our knowledge, because they tell us everything we need to know to be happy, prosperous in a world that has become overnight too small, a world we can no longer perceive as it is, but as they tell us it is. They tell us that our parents lived too long. The mind of the ignorant swallows easily, and this instigation can have consequences challenging to quantify. All those wicked people are afraid of every man who has had enough time to enrich his knowledge, so much so that he understands their charlatans. Liars have always feared people with extended knowledge, the wise. They named them in the same way, and burned them on the fire, or made them disappear whenever they managed to fabricate some hypothetical guilt, for some of them. A sage radiates around himself the light of knowledge, and this light has the power to illuminate the corners, and to expose anything that is not in full accord with the nature of things, with being in truth, and harmony. All the great sages of the world have been murdered, or they escaped as if through the ears of the needle. The attempts at liquidation, made by the assassins, is the proof of the existence of the fear of the sellers of lies, of all the people who extend their knowledge and self-knowledge. We do not even ask ourselves once, how do these experts who appeared like mushrooms after the rain, know all that is useful to us and all that is not useful to us, that they have not stood before any sage for even a second, and nor are they any self-taught in the language they use. We do not ask ourselves anything, because logic has not been included in the curriculum for a long time, nor to pay attention to what propagates one or the other we are no longer able to, because we have not been taught to cultivate our attention and attention alert. No one teaches us how to analyze any information with our mind, but only to blindly believe everything that those, in turn, tell us. They're hypnotized and falsely inoculated by others, who instructed them quickly forward. They have no idea what is helpful to us, or what is not beneficial to us or is harmful to us in the medium and long term, because they are not even interested in such a thing. They recite the same litany, the same information memorized, information that they clothe in button words, that have the power to trigger decisions in our minds, that are soft from so much daily washing. Ignorance generates and amplifies hatred for everything that is not like what has been inoculated, and is constantly inoculated in our rooming minds, and is in line with the path to perdition, paved with old and new good intentions. Unexpectedly, we, in turn, become experts in everything we do not know, and argue stupidly with all sorts of inept, unviable, absurd concepts, thus becoming even more visible among those like us, and not only among those. We do not understand what existential drama we live in, and there is a risk of leaving this life without understanding how much suffering we have unconsciously caused around us. We are violent in expression, often pornographic, abject, and threatening when some have a different understanding of life than ours, and when they assert something other than our meticulously indoctrinated minds can process.